going on, everybody? Uh, Not a big YouTube guy, but got me a little project. Thought it'd be a cool idea to maybe make a little project series. So got this here 15-foot John boat. Pretty sturdy. She's got a couple little pinhole leaks at the bottom. Came with this 1968 Evinrude 6 horsepower Fisherman. We got it. Put some new spark plugs in it. Put a new water pump and impeller. Come to find out, after leaving it in storage for a little bit, it had a leak in the lower unit. As you can see, I went ahead and I drained the rest out already. That was remaining in there. And I already took it off. I was kind of a little back and forth on if I was even going to do a video. But I thought it'd be cool because I kind of suck on the before and after pictures. Thought it would be a cool way to document it and kind of share it. Well, I've already put new tires on the trailer and went ahead and new rope on the crank. I'll be painting it, or applying epoxy to it. This stuff called Glove It that was recommended to me. I'll show it to you guys when we get when we get to that part. But I'm gonna paint it. I don't know, thinking about maybe making a little deck for it and whatever. But you know, main goal is getting it on the water right now. So I guess just to bring you guys a little more up to speed of where I'm at. Like I said, I had a leak in the foot of the motor in the lower unit. So I went ahead, I took it off, and when I took it off, I ended up discovering that my shift link was disconnected already. So I mean, for me, taking it off, that was kind of cool because it already helped. If you're curious on how I did it, I've been watching this guy, this YouTuber, real YouTuber. I'm just I'm just messing around, but called This Old Outboard. He's been pretty helpful. I've pretty much been watching his videos religiously. He's got one for another 6 horsepower Evinrude. I think his is a 79 that he works on though. But he's been very helpful. He not only explains everything very well, but he also has parts and descriptions and a very helpful profile. So you guys go ahead and check him out. If you missed it, it was This Old Outboard. Pretty clean, like I said. We got new plugs. Pull cable and spring looks to be in pretty good condition. Choke. And then you got this here to adjust your idle speed. Alright, let me show you guys, put this back on. I'll show you guys where I'm at on the lower unit and getting that rebuilt. Yeah, you know, I'm no boat mechanic. I can't say I've ever really taken on any kind of huge project, you know, mechanically, or even, you know, painting a boat or anything like that. Just kind of, you know, been your average shore fisherman. Alright, so got here is the lower unit. Got the drain plugs out. That's the oil. That's the drain plug. I'm sorry. That's the oil level. Got your impeller up here. The housing. Make sure I keep all the screws all nice and close. Got the propeller with the roll pin. Make sure you don't lose all the little parts, y'all. That's important. Like I said, I'm no mechanic, so I don't have really any kind of method I'm going by. But yeah, I took off the propeller. It kind of sucked because the cotter pin that was holding the cap on was rusted. So right when I went to go take it off, it broke on me. I had to let it sit for a few hours with some PB Blast, and kind of just let it sit in there and help work some of that rust away. And finally, I was able to stick a pick into the hole. Where we at here? Yeah, down into the hole and hammer it out with my rubber mallet. So I have to go ahead and find a new one. Shouldn't be too tough to find a cotter pin, obviously, but so yeah, the outside looked to be in pretty good condition. I haven't really taken apart the gear. I haven't touched the gear casing at all. When I took it out, I noticed that there's supposed to be a pin right there, but it seems to have broken off inside. So I'll be hammering away at that with the pick here shortly. Overall, looks pretty clean. I got some a bunch of new parts and new gaskets, and water impeller looks to be in pretty good condition. It was shifting. I noticed it was very dirty too when I opened it, so I'm gonna be sure to be giving it a good cleaning as I go. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on it as I go. Not that not that I expect a whole bunch of people to be watching, you know. Like I said, this is really just kind of for me documenting. But if someone finds it useful or just even enjoys watching it, cool. Appreciate you watching. So yeah, man, that's a little project. Today is the 21st of June. My goal date was to have it on the water before July 1st, but I have to let the epoxy sit, you know, and with work and all that good stuff and trying to have the daylight for it. I'm not really going to be able to get too much done during the week, so it'll end up being probably a good 3 weekend project. Hoping to have her up by scalloping season around here, which opening date, I believe, to the county, we don't have a season in the county I'm in, but the county north of us opens next month on the 11th or the 17th, I believe, something like that. I'm not sure. I'll have to check back in on that. But that's the goal date to have her on the water. So all right, I appreciate you guys, whoever is watching, and can't wait to finish this journey. All right, thank you. Have a good one.